Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another Lost Ark roster review video. I figured it's been quite a while since I've done one of these, and quite a lot has changed in my account since then. I've done quite a lot of things, and I figured now's as good a time as any to make another one, so wanted to kind of take you guys through and show you what I have, what I'm working on, what my plans are, my recommendations to you guys, and everything like that. So without further ado, let's get started. So this is the second page. This is the page of invalids. You know, these characters are just here just to do chaos dungeons and generate me accessories and shards for my other characters. And this character, the Soulfist, this is actually my Ignite character, so rest in peace Femboy GF. She will be missed. She was executed publicly to make way for Metaslave GF. And honestly guys, I have not invested like anything into this character. She's just a stock default cheapo alt that I made just to get the rewards from Ignite servers. But Soulfist is super broken, that's why she has this name, so in the future, if I decide to push her, then I have her here just kind of collecting materials slowly over time. But I actually quite enjoy all of the characters in my top 6 currently, so I don't really see her replacing her, anybody anytime soon. So let's get started on the top 6, I guess. So here I have my Zerker. He is revived. This man has been killed and resuscitated multiple times, but I think he's just too hot to stay dead. Like, honestly, guys, he just looks way too fucking good, right? Alright, so this is my Zerker. I did manage to get him a plus 20 weapon. I decided not to do the rest of his advanced honing because it would have costed me just way too much. It would have taken way too much gold to buy all the Orehas and all the Solars and all that shit. I just decided to get him his weapon and move on because it would have just been way too much. The cost was way too great. Now, other than that, not a lot has changed with him. He does have full level 7 gems. Like I said, he was resuscitated, so he wasn't ready for A gear week 1. So he did it last week, so I'll be getting his second piece next week. But yeah, my plans for him, hopefully activate Arc Passive once he has a second piece. I also want to fix up his elixirs, because his elixirs are pretty fucking awful. I mean, Explosive Expert, doesn't even have level 5 boss damage. He has a 5/5 chest piece, but his legs, I mean, stagger, and his gloves don't even have 5 critical. So pretty horrendous elixirs. Hoping to fix those. I'm trying to do that every week with the free boxes. And when I do swap him over to Arc Passive, I'm pretty sure I'm going to go BT. So I'm going to replace one of his gems with a tier 3 level 10 Bloody Rush gem. So that way he won't be an invalid BT. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my Zerker. Replace one of his gems, get him better elixirs, and then slowly hone him up to 1680. Since he doesn't have plus 20 advanced honing, he does have plus 10 on everything, at least. So plus 10 on everything, plus 20 weapon. Also, he's missing, because again, I wasn't playing him, he doesn't have full weapon transcendence. I just need one more week. So yeah, this next upcoming week, I'll finish his weapon transcendence, and I'll also swap him to BT with Arc Passive, so that's going to be nice. Moving on, I have my Deathblade. My Deathblade, I was able to get her plus 20 on everything pretty much, so she has been sitting at 1660 for quite a bit. She also has a 100 quality weapon now, and I swapped to RE. So my plus 1 is Crystal because I couldn't find EP or Raid Capped or anything like that, so it is what it is. She has full 7s and a level 8, but I think I'm going to roll this back into a tier 3 level 10. And my plan is to re-roll this gem into Death Sentence or Soul Absorber, get a level 10 cooldown for Soul Absorber, and just buy another level 8 gem for her, for those 2 skills. So she's almost 1680, she needs 5 more taps. I'm just completely out of blues right now, so that is my plan. There's quite a lot of things I want to do on DB. She's not super far along. I need to finish honing her to 1680. I also need to fix her elixirs, because look at this. 5/5 Master of Evasion. Doesn't even have 5 boss damage. Her chest piece is whatever, like garbage. Legs, 5 this is okay. But her gloves are okay-ish as well. But yeah, pretty horrible elixirs, pretty horrible, you know, stats going into that, so I do want to fix them eventually. So hone her to 1680, fix her elixirs, kind of slightly upgrade her gems a little bit, and swap her to arc passive as soon as I can. So when she's 1680, I should be able to swap her over to arc passive. Just have to get some engravings and things like that, or accessories rather, things like that. I did also recently roll this bracelet, which is Spec Crit Wedge Hammer, which is crazy. Sadly though, won't really be used for long, since, you know, we're getting Brell bracelets soon, but still, just something to have. So yeah, she also has kind of a little bit of a long list of things to do, and I might just lose my mind trying to get arc passive on everybody. Next character on the list is my War Dancer. This is actually the character that I made with the Express event prior to Ignite servers coming out, the one that we got a few months ago. So she's quickly risen through the ranks. I tried to get her as much plus 20 as I possibly could, but I'm missing 2 pieces, which is her chest and legs. I got her shoulder, head, gloves, and weapon to plus 20. She also has a 99 quality weapon, which is pretty lucky from the free tabs that you get. And she's a ISO 1. As for her gems, she has a level 10 Azure and level 8 Azure and Sky Shattering cooldown. I do plan on upgrading her gems little by little, but gems are still actually pretty expensive, so I'm planning to upgrade my Deathblade's gems first before I upgrade hers, because I think hers are actually in a pretty good spot. The only thing I could upgrade that makes any difference is upgrading her damage gems to level 8s. Or maybe get a tier 3 level 10 RFD gem. Where is RFD? There it is. Something like this, but yeah, I don't know. She's already 1680, so now that she's 1680, I'm kind of going to chill on the normal honing and just finish the advanced honing, even if it's not optimal. I just want to finish it just to get it out of the way and just, I don't know, satiate my fake OCD. I just want to get these leveled up so that way I don't have to worry about it later. I will eventually push her to 1690, of course, but that's so far down my list. I mean, at 1680, you can do Brell normal, and you can do Aegir hard mode. You can get ancient accessories. You can even get ancient bracelets, because ancient bracelets are 1680 item level. So you don't have to be 1690 to get ancient bracelets. I think this is like the best parking spot like ever for your main, or if you're a degenerate like myself, your alts, I guess. She also does not have arc passive yet, so I'm working on that. I'm not looking forward to swapping her to arc passive without the leap tree, just because it changes the way her T-skill works quite significantly. So yeah, that's basically her. Her elixirs aren't too horrible. She does have a good helmet, she has a good shoulder, she has a garbage, well, it's whatever, honestly, chest piece. Her legs are also whatever, and she has okay-ish gloves. So yeah, would I like to replace this? Chest and legs, sure, but it's not really my priority. She already has all the important bits, so it's just really down the priority list for me. So for her, upgrade her gems a little bit, maybe get a level 10 RFD gem, and other than that, just put her into arc passive. So she's kind of set for now. I'm getting gaffed by arc passive, which feels kind of bad, but yeah, she's doing all right. Moving on to my Slayer. So my Slayer, as you guys can see, she actually got a 25 weapon. So I did manage to go for this. She got insanely lucky, and she got her plus 24 and plus 25 at like less than 20%. That's the only reason she has it. So in terms of her gear, not really a lot has changed. I honed her up to 1680. She has plus 20 on everything. So yeah, she has plus 20 on everything, 25 weapon, and I honed her up to 1680 from there. Her gems, she already had full 10s. I just converted everything except Bloodlust because I'm playing Punisher, and I'm still running Adrenaline 1. So there's really not a whole lot to talk about for her. All that I need to do for her is swap her over to Arc Passive, which is just really expensive, guys. Like, in terms of shards or gold, if you want to buy pre-cut accessories, it's extremely expensive. So that's pretty much where she's at. Also, I did fix her elixirs, so now she does have, I still have critical set, because, I don't know, I just haven't really rolled another one, but I did manage to get her a damage line in every single elixir, so I'm never touching her elixirs ever again. She has a 5/5 helmet, she has a 5/3, like, attack power shoulder, she has a 4, this is kind of bad, but honestly, it's whatever, right? Strength and weapon power, still both damage lines, and she has a 5/5 crit damage attack power, and a 5/3 strength, so she is super good on her elixirs. I'm never touching them, like, ever again, so that's pretty much good to go. So honestly, the only thing on my to-do list for Slayer, yeah, the only thing I have left for my Slayer is just to convert her to Arc Passive. She doesn't really need anything else. She has her honing done, she has her advanced honing done, she has her weapon at 25, she has good elixirs, she has good gems. Literally, all she needs is just to be converted to Arc Passive, so that's good. So I don't really worry about her. She's just chilling, and I still like playing Slayer, so... So moving on to my Soul Eater, this was my original main. I have since swapped, but she is still one of my favorite classes, if not my second favorite, and she is one of the only classes that I have Arc Passive enabled on, because I was cutting ancient accessories for her, and it was extremely fucking expensive in terms of shards. They're pretty much all duds. I have outgoing damage and weapon power on the necklace, and then I have like weapon power percentage on the earrings, but the rest of the stats are completely useless. I just swapped over, and I am not gonna cut perfect accessories for every single character anytime soon. I just want to get everyone on Arc Passive with duds like these, just to have them on Arc Passive. And after I have all my characters on Arc Passive, then I will start slowly replacing them with actually good accessories, okay? Because it is just it costs way too much gold to buy BIS accessories. Anyway, yeah, she has 3 pieces. She started doing hard mode on week 2. And then, I have a 7/7 stone, so I'm getting Raid Captain and Keen Blunt. Is it amazing? No, but it is what it is. Her gems, she had full 10, so I just converted everything except Guillotine. I did some testing in Trixian, and honestly, keeping these 2 at level 10, will be more or less the same damage, to be completely honest with you. Like, of your total damage will be pretty much the same, but having more attack powering benefits your build overall, so since it's basically the same overall damage, I just decided to convert them. As for her gear, my goals for her gear, honestly, I eventually want to replace these 2 8s with 9s, obviously, and I want to get her better accessories. I don't really have any other goals for her. Maybe fix up her elixirs. She has kind of garbage elixirs. I mean, this is Cage. This is bad. It's a fucking 5/5 resource blessing. This is 5/4 MP. This is honestly good. This is good. And this one's whatever. So, kind of cucked on this because of this shoulder and this chest piece. So I do eventually want to fix these 2. But it's not the end of the world. She has the important bits, right? She has 5 boss damage, she has 5 crit damage, she has 5 master, and 5 master. So, you know, could her elixirs be a little bit better? Yes. Do I want to change them? Yes. Is it going to be AIDS? Absolutely yes. And for those asking what my Arc Passive nodes are currently, I'm running this. I think this is the best setup as well. With my extra level, you can put it into Limit Break or Keen Sense. From what I've tested in Trixian, this doesn't really change a whole lot, the damage. So I personally would just put it into Limit Break and then, Keen Sense and level up Blunt Thorn. And I don't have the field boss drop, even though I've done it every single time it's been out. So whenever I do get that, I'll be able to put another point into this, but I currently cannot do that. So that's why I'm running 3 points on this so far. But yeah, that's where my Soul Eater is at. I want to hone her up to 1685 just so I don't get AIDS from looking at this decimal number. And finally, guys, we have my Breaker. So this is my new main, of course. He's an alpha. And I also do have Arc Passive on him enabled. I have wasted a lot of gold swapping back and forth between Brawl King and Sura. If you guys ask me personally after testing everything, I obviously prefer Sura. Sura is just way more fun, and it is way more enjoyable to play, so that is my current build for him. But I think Sura is pretty much unplayable in Argeo, so I still have like an event gem loadout that I use for that. But I've tested it. I've tested both BK and Asura in Arc Passive, and the playstyle of Asura is just too comfortable. It's just too addicting. I don't know if I'm gonna stay on Asura forever, just because some of the boss fights, like Aegir Gate 2 and Brel, look absolute. They're just absolute aids on Asura. I also did get him a 25. He unfortunately pitied both 24 completely and 25 completely. Hard pity on both. So this literally cost me millions of gold. Was it worth it? Absolutely fucking not. But I am dumb. So that's what happened. I also did get him plus 20 on everything. And I have pitied almost all of his pieces getting him to 1680. The only reason he's 1681, and the only reason my Soul Eater is 1680.83 as well, is because I used the free taps, like the Fuse Leap Stones, and those kind of went through, so that's why they're there. I also managed to reroll his elixirs, and he does have a damage line in every single one. So he has Master Attack Power, he has Boss Damage Attack Power, he has 5-5 Attack Power Weapon Power, 5-5 Crit Damage Attack Power, and 5-3 Master Strength. He also has both. So he has Master, and he has Critical. So I swapped these two right here. And boom, Critical. But since he's a Blunt Thorn class, I just decided to keep him on Master. And it works out pretty well. But yeah, I do like the ability that I can just swap both, and they're both full damage lines, so that's pretty satisfying. But yeah, other than that, his accessories are full duds, literally not a single... Okay, this one has percentage attack power, flat weapon power. But that's literally it. He's full duds as well, and even then, he's just way stronger on Arc Passive. So my current goal for him is to fucking decide if I want to be Asura or BK, because I can't afford to have gems for both. That'd be crazy. And then once I decide that, because like I said, guys, I have wasted so much gold swapping back and forth. Like, I will sell my gem, rebuy gems. So I've probably lost like a total of like 40k gold on just this one swap. So I was main Sura, swapped to BK, and then from BK swap back to Sura. Probably lost about 20 to 40k gold just on this one time, but this is not the first time I've done this. This is not the first time I've done this, so yeah, unfortunately. And I'm also running a cooldown on Zafra, otherwise this would be even more expensive to swap from. But anyway, yeah, my main goal right now is to keep experimenting, keep trying it out, and eventually get him better accessories. He's kind of good on gems for now, he's good on elixirs for now, he's good on honing for now. So pretty much the only thing I have to worry about him, and my Soul Eater, and my Slayer, are to get better accessories. So Slayer to get accessories period, to put her into Arc Passive, and then Soul Eater and him just to get better stats going. Other than that, that's it. That's my roster. Every character kind of has like their own little goals. I actually keep a little sticky note. Let me see how I can show you guys my display. Yeah, have a little sticky note where I keep track of what I want to do and kind of like the order of priority. So as you can see here, I want to hone my DB, get her better gems, and then get her accessories to pull her into Arc Passive. I want to put my War Dancer into Arc Passive, and I actually did this already. So yeah, roll better elixirs for Zerker. As you guys saw, he has garbage. Activate his Arc Passive. Should probably put Slayer somewhere here, I think. So yeah, I just kind of keep track of my goals and objectives for the game, and those are my current ones. So let me know what you guys have in mind. What do your rosters look like? I know that mine looks kind of greasy, I won't lie, but that is who I am. So yeah, that's my roster as of right now. I'll do another one, I guess, at the end of December, whenever Brawl comes out or something like that. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace.